am to report as a semi-truck, one of the thousands of semi-trucks, roars up a arterial residential street. They just unleashed the double in the city. My ears are plugged. Let me see if I can unplug it. You can't have your windows open here without... Oh, God. Okay, I need to report this. Disregard any logic to what I do because it's real sporadic what I am reporting and when. That's the only logical thing I can say to the public. But you have no idea what I'm witnessing. So to me, it's wacko. But this is it. I'm reporting this, okay? And there's one point that I make in this report, which is, see, now I can't remember a word to describe it. All my word recall is just black. Okay, there's, let me plug my ears. There's one point to this report that is a reason for it. Now I sound so weird. When you can't remember the English language, oh, fuck yeah. Excuse my language. All I remember is cuss words. But I am still plugging my ears, still trapped in the room. So I gotta lighten up. I'm not exactly trapped anymore. Let me make this report. First and foremost, I had to wait till 7 o'clock to make the report. I couldn't say a word and I couldn't come out of my room earlier today, so let me make this report. I am to report at 6 a.m. when I woke up to the same migraine I went to bed with. The chemical they're using does not go away. Okay, this is the same migraine I had the time I've been trapped here since I couldn't ever get out of this terrorist cell. It's to do with the chemicals they use in this terrorist cell. All right. I couldn't go online, hardly. I certainly was not able to talk about this terror cell or step outside of my bedroom door until about, what is it, 6:58 a.m. Maybe 6:55 a.m. Let me confirm that with my clock here. Yeah, 7 a.m. now that I see the time. I gotta keep my ears plugged because otherwise it's just gonna get too fucking crazy. Okay, at the point I opened my bedroom door, everything's jet black and there's absolutely no sound. There's not cats, there's nothing, there's no one. I've seen and heard that before, so we'll see. The air is thick and there's no breeze like I've reported or anything, okay? And there's an inferno of a chemical like I've described and I can't do this every day. I'm so fucking done. That chemical is still right outside my door. I've described it, so I am going to save my self-respect and move on. I went into the bathroom that's not in there. It's in front of my bedroom door. It's permanent. But at least it's not moving around. So I'm trying to stay positive. It's not moving around. It's just there. Because I've described it, how it goes into both rooms. I'm done. I need to keep my self-respect. To keep describing something is, I can't find words to explain. Okay, amen. So I'm able to use the bathroom. I'm able to leave my room. I'm in amazement. It's been multiple days. I still can't bathe. These people fucking trap me in here. I've been thinking to just leave through the window. And how do you bathe? I guess I've given up on that. I've given up. I don't bathe. Everybody else gets to do that. I come and go through my fucking window. I don't have to. Jesus says, calm down. I just went out my door, so maybe it's over. Maybe it's finally over. I don't know. I've seen it before where there's nobody here, then they all come crawling back. They come in through the cubby holes. I've seen this a million times before. And so, okay, let's finish the report. I flushed the toilet, knowing as soon as I did that they'd be crawling back in. I mean, this will bring them back. I opened the bathroom door. There was still no TVs, nothing, no one. So I was like, wow, but I have seen that before, okay? They're usually waiting for their fucking creeps to come through the front door, through the cubbyhole. They hide, don't come out. Wait for me to get hurt. I can't describe this anymore. My mouth just done. And then when it fails, they come back. Every time this is going on, I think they'll never leave. Do you know what they do here? They kill people and harvest fucking organs and make bombs, and it's like permanently outside my door. But this is fine with the Americans. This is just fine. As long as they can keep getting theirs. They can keep graduating college. They can keep shopping on Memorial Day. They just don't even care. No, because they're the ones that plan to do this to everybody fucking else. And they've got all these politicians with them. They took China from me. I had China. I had their support. But now they got to China too, because money matters more. Money matters more than your nice young niece or your nice young daughter. You might as well just tell her to get a boob job and fuck old white senators and fuck nasty white fucking excuse my language, nasty white looking Iranian guys, because money mattered more. And you're a hooker, and that's what they want the new world to be. Women are fucking prostitutes. They slave their women, I told you that. The white and the Arabic men absolutely hate fucking women. Why? Because they believe in genocide. They have no value of human life. When I say women need to stay home and care for their kids, you look at me like I'm some sort of man-eating monster. I'm not saying that you have to stay home and do nothing there. I'm just saying, if you want the human race to stay on the planet, you need to take care of the kids you have. And then I'm the monster? Yes, I am. According to a civilization that is falling. Yes, I am. And that's one reason why it fell. Because they had generations of children that did not have any idea of what a mother was, what a father was, any idea of what God was. There's no moral code. Any idea. All they were given here was violence, sex, shopping, money, objects, things. That's all they knew since infanthood, since babies. That's it, dude. They got to everybody. They got to Jello Biafra. They got to so many fucking people. If you were white, they got to you. They got to you based on that. A lot of them, yeah. There's only like 40% of the Americans who they couldn't fucking brainwash or terrify and scare into it. You know that it's better in Mexico than it is here? They like to put out this propaganda that Mexico, everybody's allegiant through terror and through fear. They're loyal to the cartel. It's not even true. It's worse here. And you know how they did it? Through our Constitution, through our Bill of Rights, and through our economy. Through telling everybody long enough, for a couple generations, telling them that money is all that mattered, and that you absolutely had to have that money to have any sort of insurance, to care for yourself physically, to see a doctor. Everything came down to money. Food, everything. Do you know how much fucking food there is here? Everything. And we starved all these other countries. Saudi Arabia kept telling everybody, you're going to do what we say. We have the Americans with us. They've been doing this for over 20 years. Saudi Arabia is some of the ones that will dismember anybody, and that's what's been happening here. So the Americans had their Middle Eastern terrorists as thugs, acting as thugs for them, to terrorize other world leaders. Has been happening a long time. But not all of them gave in. That's on our TV shows and our news, that we've been lying to the civilians here, telling them this shit. We told them whatever we wanted them to hear. It worked. And I'm not making very valid points. I know what a valid point is. I can't. My ears are plugged right now, dude. I'm still trapped in a terrorist fucking cell. We told them, I can't remember my point now. It worked, okay? You have people from impoverished nations, poor countries, developing countries, with more moral code than you'll even find here per capita. And we did it through giving them so much stuff, things. Money, 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 food, food, food. And it became all that they knew that they had a sense of security for. A sense of their life meaning something. They had no God. They had nothing, dude. They don't know what a mom is. My mom is never there. She works for money too. No, this is really fucking serious what happened here. And that is how we made the people that we have today willing to do anything to anyone else. With all these bombs from their military. Okay, we have the new fascist uprising country. It's us. It's America. We have the fascist high Hitlers that all do the Hitler thing. The population, how you see the old videos. It's us. They do it for money, to have things, to do drugs. I can't speak in here. My ears are pressed closed just to keep a train of thought. I'm so traumatized I can hardly remember the English language. I'm done. I'm telling you, that's what happened here. I'm telling you, with their Chinese politicians, because they stole China from me, they're gonna do it to you. They're going to do it to you. You're going to see so many dead little nieces and daughters. And the people here are going to just be happy, shopping, and talking about their college commencements. They're not going to even think about it. That was the plan the whole goddamn time. I need to finish my report. I'm going to do a part 2.